But live coming through. Hope it's through loud and clear. Last live they shut it down for some reason. I don't know. Technical error. Alright, making sure it's recording this time. It's all good. Alright, so first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Have honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, which rule well and teach well in sincerity, trust is truth, and Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. Alright. So hey, let's get into it, man. Title of the lesson is IUIC is Thrruuu. Okay, so after a fiasco, which is a failure, okay, in Kenya, where like we about to go into, you don't supposed to be teaching in these other lands, man. Alright? And more so the point is when authorities come and tell you something, you're supposed to adhere to the law, to adhere to these authorities that are placed over you. Alright? So they moving with a colonizer spirit, thinking they can go anywhere and do anything and set up anywhere and preach that name of Jesus. Okay? And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is against that. So read that Psalms 49:11.
Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
So, once again, America, Amerigo Vespucci, Africa, Scipio Africanus. Alright, Asia was named after his brother. Okay, Australia, the same thing. Alright, so Europe was named after a Greek goddess, Europa. Alright, that messed with Zeus, whatever. You know, all mythology. Okay, so all these lands are named after Edomites or their customs. So that's them. They name their lands after their names. They think that their houses shall continue forever, which is a lie. It will not continue forever. It's about to fall very soon. All right, so IUIC is in that same mindset of going forth and conquering, going forth and setting up buildings, schools in different countries when these countries don't even want you there. Those Hamites do not want you in their land, man. Okay? If you want to set up in Africa, set up in the West Coast. Set up in the West Coast of Africa, you know what I'm saying, where our people were, or where our people are still to this day at, mainly. Alright? If that would be, you know, in a sense, wise. But really, we're supposed to be prophesying in what? America, Babylon, the whore. This is where the bulk of the tribes at. This is where you're going to reach a massive amount of the elect. Not in those countries, you know, it's scattering. But hey, the unicorn is there for them. The internet is there for them to latch hold onto that. You have certain brothers in the land of Ham, like GMS Tanzania. Alright, you got certain brothers over there. Okay? And that's their homeland. That's where they grew up at. So boom, they could do their thing over there. Right? But I mean, Bishop Nathaniel, where you from, man? New York or something? So why ain't you preaching in New York, bro? Why ain't these IUIC guys preaching where they from? Or where they established at, where they set up? Like, I'm from South Carolina, but I settled in California, so I'm preaching over here. I'm not about to try and travel to wherever, you know what I'm saying? This is where we set up at. So it's wisdom, okay? Now, can you give me Matthew 5:25? Because when that big cop dude ran up on him with all his henchmen, what was they doing? They was bucking up. All right, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, read it.
Matthew 5:25. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison.
And that's what about happened. That almost happened to them, man. All right? So tear gas, and Nate gonna say, is tear gas lawful? Nigga, this not your country. Okay? It's not your country. It's not America, bro. It don't move with American laws. That's what I'm talking about, in that colonizer mindset. You think wherever you go, it's America. No. Okay, man, when I was in the military, like, we used to go to different countries, right? But we would have port briefs. We would have briefs. Okay? Like in Singapore, you can't spit. If you spit your gum out on the street, you will go to jail for that. So they told us that in the brief, hey, don't do this, don't do that. All right? In those Middle Eastern countries, certain ones, you got to wear that headscarf. Okay? You got to abide by the customs of the country. And you would think Bishop Nathaniel with his traveling ass would know that. You done been all over the world, right? So, I mean, why you not abiding by that? Saying we been here. Well, obviously you ain't been there preaching. Okay? Because they came up on you and they ran up on you. And it ain't go so smooth. You know, and that's embarrassing. And you bringing blame to the ministry by not doing what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi commanded. If Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi was with it, it would have, hey, y'all would have still been preaching out there. But if he's not with it, it comes to naught. I get that Romans 13:1. So these guys, man, they are disobedient children. Okay? You're not following what the Father has set up. We don't have all the money in the world. We don't got the money to travel. I'm thinking about the finances of the situation. You got to get a hotel. You got to book the plane ticket. I know for one, when I came home from Japan, the plane ticket was $1,400. So you getting shoot, thinking about that, right? You got to get a plane ticket for however many people in your congregation, which y'all have about 20 dudes deep. So that's hella. How you got that money? How you got that type of money, man? That's crazy, right? So it's probably over 30,000 in plane fees alone, and then hotels, and then you got to eat. You know, it's a lot of stuff that goes into traveling. So, hey, this is a government op, man. Let's just say it. It's a government op. All right, let's get that. And the land of Ham. What the world? Salakia. The land of Ham ain't dealing with Esau, man. Okay, they don't feel no good thoughts about Esau. All right, get that Romans 13:1.
Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but Yahawah, the powers that are ordained of Yahawah. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of Yahawah, and they that resist shall receive to themselves
damnation. So if you resisting the orders, the powers that's over you, let's say a cop get behind me and hit his lights. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull over, man. That's a power that's over me. I ain't about to flee and run because it's gonna be a whole car chase and I probably end up getting pew-pewed. Okay, these are powers that are over. Who set those powers up? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. For you Israelites that reject that you in captivity and you think you're gonna do whatever you want to do, that's normally what happens to you. You get took out by the slave master because you reject the power that's over you, right? So this ain't that time. We have to patiently endure and wait on that time for it to get physical and things of that nature, and the standard shall be lifted according to Isaiah 59:19. So when a power such as the police, right, come up to you and get at you, hey, adhere to his commands, man. I have never had no problem with no type of law enforcement. Even in the world, I knew not to get up with no law enforcement, man. That's just wise, all right? Because, shoot, same man, coming from where we from, hey, you get hung real quick, man. All right, keep going.
For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same.
So if you do that which is good, if you serve Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi rightly, right, 100% with your mind, soul, body, and spirit, man, you're going to be good. He's not a terror to good works. He's not going to put Esau on you at this point in time when you just going out preaching and teaching, okay? So understanding that. Zane, you okay? Oh, he said no. All right. So, Salakia, man. All right, so, hey, I'm going to wrap it up, man. I just pulled up to the crib, but, hey, all right, I got you. Hey, Shalawam. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Barak. Ahtham. All right, you can get out the car now. So if you do which is good, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to be with you. All right? If you don't do which is good, then he going to bring that Psalm 17:13 down. His sword, which is the wicked, which is Esau Edom, at the end of the day. So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, which rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us the truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopefully elect. Shalawam.